who can remember that they're changing my voice. So I don't approve of them removing those items from the ground that are said to weigh 70 or 80 pounds. A gentleman in the news said that. They were names that have to do with a time where blues was very, very popular and openly popular. Etta James, B.B. King, Aretha Franklin. I don't know much about these people, but I have heard songs that are either the blues or similar to blues that, made me feel some kind of way. I spent most of my life sad. Missing out, right? Missing out. People who want out of this miserable world, this Babylon system. And I just pronounced earlier that I'm going to be coming to Oakland in February, Black History Month. And these people had the nerve, whoever did it, to remove this part of Black history. Reminds me of the statues of Confederate generals, what have you, or whoever, that they were taken down during the Black Lives Matter movement and whatnot. Now, there's a difference between people who are just trying to make people's lives happy and entertain them and make money and feed their family, and people who believed in white supremacy and held people down. I can understand that you feel that your histories are important to you. I think that, the history of blues is important. I think that telling the history correctly is important. But I don't think that there should be statues of people who are evil, who are symbols of white supremacy and oppressing black people and the people of color and poor white people for that matter, and just, injustice for one is an injustice for all. I don't think that these people should have their statues and people should be looking up to them and so on and so forth. Now, when it comes to Jewish history, keep in mind the word Jewish, right? Jewish. I am part Jewish. Very small part, I'd imagine, maybe 10%. I don't naturally look like a crypto Jew. That's something they did with fumes and poisons. But I call on all rabbis around the world to recognize that I am part Jewish, and as such I have certain rights in the Jewish community. I have a right to my opinion. I have a right to my freedoms. I have a right to complain about Israel or the Jewish diaspora or Jews who persecute me. I have a right to chastise people in the same manner that Isaiah and Hosea and Zechariah and Zephaniah did. I have a right to say what I believe in regards to the Torah and the Bible. You people control the media with the whites and token minorities and LGBT and whoever else. I don't. So it's not the same thing. You can't say, hey, how do you think we feel now that Jesus is back and he's this mulatto guy who's hardly Jewish, or maybe you think I'm not Jewish at all. Okay? That you want to keep things the way they are. Well, look at even where I live in Morgan Hill. It's changing. Santa Cruz is changing. San Jose. Things change. When the Messiah comes back, things change. Part of your customs and traditions and cultures allow for the Messiah to come back and change things, to transform people and souls and places. I know many of you don't like my message. Some of you probably don't like me. I don't know why you don't like me. What did I do to you? Did I take something from you? Did I insult you? Did I stare at you hard when I was younger? What did I do to you? I can't remember ever doing any Jewish person wrong, ever. Except for one time when I was a kid and some kind of shoving match, but that doesn't really count. And he said that, that I'd only get fat girls, he said. And he said, mark my words, fat black girls. It's cold, right? Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say, hey, you're only going to get fat Jewish girls. So there, I didn't even say that. I'm just too busy being shocked. But anyway, that's a story for another day. I don't want to go off on a tangent here. Okay, what did I do to the white community and the LGBT community? I'm serving God. Why are you persecuting me and putting extras on it? Did I not love you all enough to tell the truth? Better is open rebuke than love that is concealed. I've said that many times. Better a friend that tells you the truth you don't want to hear than an enemy that multiplies kisses and lies, that patronizes you and sets you up to fail. I've told you exactly the truth And I said what I believe. This is what's going on. This is how the Bible's interpreted. This is what's fair and just and right. This is what the divine verdict is. If you were the children of Abraham, you'd love me. A man who's telling you the truth he heard from God, like it says in scriptures. Abraham didn't do such things. David didn't do such things. They didn't persecute people who were trying to help them and trying to tell them the truth they heard from God. Moses, when he's begging to be allowed into the promised land, he did not do such things. I treated all of you people fairly on this planet, everybody. I don't know why you don't want me to be happy, why you want people to suffer, why you won't pass the homeless plan. What did I do to you, Donald Trump, that you delay your homeless plan? And the people pulling your strings. What do those 100,000 kids in the street do to you? Or the 25,000 people who starve to death every day? If you have grievances against God and I, then let's discuss them like adults, like grown men and women. If you feel you've been treated unfairly, lay out your case. Your psychology does not help you. People have been doing psychology forever and torturing people forever. And all these generations later, they're still miserable. Sadism is not the cure. Facing your inner demons, that is the cure. Did I not love some of your daughters? Did I not hold them dear to my heart? Are we not part of the human family? And Set, were you not the brother or uncles of Horus? Various points? Is this what brothers are for? Nephews and uncles? Psalm 82. I said, ye are gods, you're all son of the Most High. Why do you rebel? When I used to drink all that alcohol back in the day, broken-hearted as hell, very broken-hearted. Played sad songs and love songs. Uncle Sam knows, Big Brother knows. Saddened. Mary J. Blige, Alicia Keys. Shy. Bob Marley. And on and on and on. Sons of Funk. Isley Brothers. I urge you all to discuss things with me from the bottom of your heart. Let us reduce the eternal punishment, first and foremost, for God, for yourselves and your families, for your offspring. I know you're afraid to face your inner demons. You're lost, you're confused, you're thinking, what do I do? You need me. You need Jesus. I am the answer. Oh man, it is sad looking at another Valentine's Day, though I don't respect pagan holidays, right? But it has some kind of meaning to me. You know, I was born in America, what have you. It's symbolic of missing out on true love. I'm facing another Valentine's Day brokenhearted. I've never had a single romantic Valentine's Day in my life. No candlelight dinner, no rose petals on the bed, nothing. Someone as romantic as I am. Put the hoe in hopeless, because you people think you can hoe me. How would you feel? All of you people, according to your cultures, you, so to speak, you have your mates. Now, then, there's a lot of single people too, but lots of you have your mates. Last I read, there's 66% of young people, young males rather, are single, and 33% or so of young females. So I guess I won't be the only one, right? I don't know if they've improved it since then. It's very cold to calculate that statistic and to make it come to pass. The mark of the beast, right? 6.6, like 2/3. And the sixes keep going. The misery keeps going. The trumpets, the bowls, the seals. 1/3 of the green grass dried up. Who has it worse? Those who are able to have a girlfriend? Or those who don't? Proverbs 1:19, such are the paths of those who go after ill-gotten gain. It takes away the life of those who get it. How hard is it to go for a life that's worthwhile, to love each other, to treat each other fairly? All of you people who are one race, who come together to plot against me, you have a whole race. You white people, you have like 62% of the country still white. And growing as you deport people, right? Tons of people who are your race, who are willing to date you. But you all turned on me. The Jews, as clannish as you are, Asians, Hispanic people, black people. Because I'm not one race, it's that much harder. It's not the entire reason I'm single, but it's that much harder. Because you don't see past flesh. Is the greatest commandment limited to only loving your own? See Matthew 5, verses 47 through 48. Don't just greet your own. To the Jews, Amos 9:7. Are you not the same as the Cushites unto me, O children of Israel? Why wouldn't I judge someone by the content of his characters, what God is saying in that scripture? Well, you attractive women, is this doing unto others as you would have them do unto you? You'd have them be too afraid to rally to you if you were Christ? Too afraid to love you, to give you a chance? To hold you gently, hold you tightly, to hold on to you and never let go? Is this loving God with all your heart? Face Babylon. Stand firm to the end. Matthew 10:22. Stand firm against Babylon. Face the Babylonians. Don't join them. Don't be like them. Don't join those who killed the prophets, the sages and the teachers, those who stayed true to God, who killed men of principle. My heart plays the blues all the time because you break the greatest commandment. And for whose benefit? The devil? Your friends who are possessed by a spirit of rebellion? Who encourage you? All you Satanists, put down that satanic nonsense. Behave yourselves. Be men and women. Do what is fair and just and right. Don't perpetuate the same sickness that abused you your whole life. Stand against it. Come to me and talk to me. You want to talk to God in your prayers? Well, come talk to me.